and gentlemen, this match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. It is for the Phase 1 Championship Trophy. Introducing first, our referees, Radar on my left and Slim on the right. This is the vacated trophy. This match, the winner will regain this title or gain this title tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from King Cove, Alaska, here is Kenji Brea.
I for president, I for president, I for president, I for president. You like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president.
And ladies and gentlemen,
and the nation and the million
introducing his opponent this evening, weighing in at 235 pounds from Sweet Home, Alabama, here is Ike Cross.
love is the answer.
All right, Adam Vance here as we start out, taking it to the streets here in Covington, Georgia for Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. We have Ike Cross taking on Kenji Brea for the vacated Phase 1 trophy. What this is, folks, for you guys looking, Brian Kane at our last event cashed the trophy in his title shot on the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship. And the trophy is up for grabs here now as Brea takes a break outside the ring away from the much larger Ike Cross. Brea taking a page out of Jimmy Rave's book here as he's a former member of Rave Approved. We saw them break up as well. Ike Cross is ready to go. He's chomping at the bit. Brea throws his jean vest into his face as Cross is in the ring trying to get him in. Referee Slim in charge of this matchup here. Brea still taking off clothes as he's coming into the ring, stepping in. Once again, this Phase 1 trophy, whoever has that trophy, if they defend the trophy in a match, defend it successfully after one match, you can take that trophy and cash it in for a title shot. At the Southern Fried champion at this time is Odinson. We saw Brian Kane cash it in at our last event. Crossroads. And so this title has been vacated. This trophy's been vacated. Great matchup here. Looking forward to this as these two young guys get ready to go at it. Ike Cross about had enough of Brea's delays here in this matchup as he goes outside the ring. Now he's screaming in the face of some of our fans here. And that's not going to make him any fans. Not that he cares, I believe. Ike Cross showing off his strength there, sending Brea back into the corner. Referee Slim trying to get Brea back into the ring to get this matchup continuing. Brea complaining about hair pulls as he comes back into the ring. Knee to the midsection from Brea as they go in for a collar and elbow tie-up. Big forearm sends Ike Cross back into the corner. Huge chop from the young man from Alaska. Oh, man, setting him up. Would look like a thumb to the eye. Set him up for another chop across the chest. Wrist control here, sending Ike into the near corner. Ike over the top there. Brea goes in. Ike with a flip. Man, what athleticism from the big man. And a huge drop kick sends Brea out to the floor once again. Listen to the crowd. Cross with a head of steam off the ropes. Front face lock from Brea. Oh, man, Cross with a knee to the midsection. Big suplex there. And Cross is back into control of this matchup. 1.5 count there from referee Slim. I might call him slick tonight. Look at that hairdo. He's taking it down to a 1 on the old Clippers there. Brea in control there, going over. Sends Cross into the ropes, leapfrog over. Leg lariat as Cross comes off the ropes, and now Brea. That teeter-totter has dropped down to Brea's side, and he's in control now, going for a hook of the far leg. 1 count there on Ike Cross. Brea with a big forearm to the jaw. Another one as Cross is prone in the corner. Snapmare sets him right in the middle of the ring. Let's see what Brea settles in on. Chinlock with a knee right between the shoulder blades. The crowd is into it here at New Rock Preparatory. Cross back up to a vertical base. He's got to get some separation here. Brea takes him right down. Hand right in the face. Sending Cross bouncing off the mat. Look at that arrogance there. Brea with a boot right across. Looks like he's got him in the throat. Here comes the rest of Rave approved out of the back. I don't know what they're doing coming out here. The tag champs have a title match tonight against the beautiful bald Besties. They're out here to support their man Brea, but the crowd seems split with these two jokers being here. Guess they're no longer called Rave approved. I apologize for that. I'm just used to calling them that. But they have marked out the Rave part on their shirts with black electrical tape, showing their disgust with their former leader. Referee Slim down with a, see, I told you I'd call him Slick. Referee Slim down with a 2 count again. Brea. Arrogance there. Brea stepping on the face of Ike Cross. Surely we're going to see some interference out of these two guys here at ringside if something happens where Brea ends up falling a little bit in this matchup. Look at this arrogant pin there. Cross pushes his foot off his chest. You're going to have to do a lot more than that to keep Ike Cross down, Kenji Brea. Brea's got him up. Cross with some elbows to the midsection. He's going to get a break there. Cross still a little bit wobbly. Crowd chanting Adriana. Neckbreaker there from Brea. Could this be it? Phase 1 trophy up for grabs. Slick with a 2 count there. Brea once again settling in. He's working that neck over pretty good here. Swinging neck breaker, knee between the shoulder blades. They're all working that head and neck region, the shoulders of Ike Cross. Crowd trying to get behind Cross there as he gets back up. Some elbows to create some separation. Neck breaker there. Sends Cross right back to the canvas. Brea is seriously in control of this matchup. And he may come out of here tonight with the Phase 1 trophy. He is 1 3-second pinfall away from being the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion. an amazing accomplishment, or either one, honestly, either one of these guys. As little amount of time as they've been in the business, both of these guys there. Cross, feeling it now. He's got a little bit of momentum there. Big spine buster from Cross. He's standing tall in the ring now, and he's in control. Oh, look at that. Still shaking the cobwebs loose. Adrian's right there in the corner there. Bobby Moore coming around to the side of the ring where Kenji Brea is at. Cross is there setting up, going for a discus forearm there. And forearm Bobby Moore right in the middle of the ring. Hawkins is up on the apron now. Cross is distracted a little bit there. This is 3-on-1 at this point. Referee Slim's got to get control of this. Another super kick from Brea. Could this be all? Slim is down. And that is it. That's a 3 count there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match and new Phase 1 Trophy Champion, Kenji Brea!
Kenji Brea victorious here in this matchup as the remainder of approved. I guess we're going to leave the rave off now as Bobby Moore and Adrian Hawkins came to ringside and distracted referee Slim and Ike Cross for a little bit, but 2 super kicks took out Ike Cross tonight, and Kenji Brea leaves here with the Phase 1 trophy. Rave approved now asking for the microphone. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Former Rave approved asking for the microphone. Adrian Hawkins here has the mic.
Silence! Take a look. Take a look at what's in the ring. You have nothing but winners in this ring. Who do you not see in this ring? Jimmy Rave. You know, doesn't work. I'd like to, in all kindness, take a moment of silence for the end of Jimmy Rave. So for the next 10 seconds, I want a moment of silence for your boy, Jimmy Rave. Very disrespectful. Now that the approved has the Phase 1 trophy, we can get a title shot at any moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please get on your feet and congratulate our accomplishments here at Southern Fried.
Bobby and I are already out here. Why don't you bring those bald-headed nobodies out here, and we'll take care of them right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our second match of the evening as scheduled. It is for the tag team titles. Introducing already in the ring, the tag team of Adrian Hawkins and Bobby Moore, accompanied by Kenji, Brea. They are unapproved, the approved. Your Southern Fried Tag Team Champions.
Do you worry that you're not liked? How long till you break? You're happy cause you smile.
Ladies and
How
gentlemen,
much can you
introducing his
bake?
opponent this evening, the tag.
Boy, ordinary name, but ordinary is just not good enough.
Look, this isn't happening, boys. Being the best tag team in Georgia, I'm smarter than this. Zach couldn't make it tonight. This is going to have to wait. It's going to have to wait. It's going to have to wait, boys. I don't even need a microphone. It's going to have to wait. I'm smarter
I would hate for all these people not to get a tag team title match. But Bobby, look, Barney, I know Baby Bop's not here to help you out, but I swear, 1 + 1 still equals 2. And there's one baldy, and there's one guy that's trying to cover his balding. So I say, how about we do a tag team title match right now?
Michael, since your partner's not here tonight, sure.
Don't know what's happening here, but looks like Sal Renaro's taking a beat down right in the middle of the ring right now. I'm not sure what's going on. The fans don't necessarily know what to do here. Michael Stevens, oh geez, Sal's taking a shot right to the midsection there. Brea is in the ring now. Referee David Weekly doesn't know what to do at this point. Apologize for our audio issues here as this match is going on. Bobby Moore telling Michael Stevens to be smart and go to the back. Sal's taking on the challenge right now by himself, as he came out and wanted the fans to have a tag title match tonight for the Southern Fried Championships. Bobby Moore and Adrian Hawkins taking on Renaro. Renaro's taking quite a beating here. Renaro felt like he was going to get Michael Stevens to come onto his side. Renaro's taking a serious beatdown already so far. Jeez. Hawkins now with a foot across the throat. Foot across the throat of Sal Renaro. Bobby Moore once again got a foot in his chest right now. And then just laying the hammers right to the side of the head of Sal Renaro. Bobby Moore's telling him that's what's going to happen to you if you get in the ring, Michael Stevens. Michael says, I'm smarter than that to take you two on one-on-one. Michael Stevens doesn't know what to do. He's standing here at ringside watching this happen to Sal. Michael now taking a seat on the apron. Bobby Moore settling into a submission hold at chin lock there, almost a sleeper hold, as Renaro's on his chest in the ring. Referee Weekly down right in good positioning there to check on him to see if he's going to submit, and that's not happening right now. Sal Renaro, one-time Ring of Honor Tag Champion. Arm drag from Renaro, gets some separation. Let's see if he takes some time to recover here. European uppercut from Sal Renaro. Sal taking the Sal Mark shirt off. He means business now. Oh, Moore with a discus clothesline there. Hooking the far leg, and Renaro's out after two. Punch right to the top of the head there of Renaro from Bobby Moore. Adrian Hawkins down, hooking to the far leg once again. Michael Stevens just kind of stewing here at ringside. He doesn't know what to do. You can just see that he is struggling with this decision and what's happening right now. He came into this show tonight wanting the tag team title match. Listen to the fans. The fans are going at it. Michael Stevens asking here at ringside, asking for the phone. Not sure what he's doing right now, asking for a ring announcer, Rick Richards, for his telephone. Both men down in the ring here. You can see right in front of my broadcast position here, Michael Stevens asking for a phone. He's on the phone right now. I don't know what he's doing. Sal's down in the ring now, trying to call the action with what's happening here at ringside. Adrian Hawkins now in control again in this matchup. Renaro's not quitting. Michael Stevens just got off the phone. I have no idea what happened. And Stevens, he's making his way up to the apron. I'm not sure what's happening here. Stevens, look at the confliction on his face. He doesn't know what to do here. Renaro's out there trying to win the tag titles on his own. Michael Stevens still outside the ring. Bobby Moore telling him, you suck, you get back to the back. Brea is here at ringside as well. Renaro has great respect for Michael Stevens and the Besties, even though they haven't gotten along in the past. Renaro kicking out of this sleeper hold once again. These guys are wearing down Sal Renaro. This crowd is feeding Sal Renaro right now. Renaro getting back up to a base. And a pull of the hair sends Renaro right back down to the canvas. Renaro turned and looked at Michael Stevens standing on the floor at ringside, as Stevens is just a witness to this carnage right now. At some point, you gotta wonder what's going through his head just watching this man take a beating like this. This is not the Michael Stevens I know. Bobby Moore knows what type of a foe is standing on the floor outside the ring, and he keeps encouraging Michael Stevens to head back to the locker room and just go back to the back. The approved knows that they had a very good shot at losing their titles here this evening. They're more than happy to just take on one man right now in this matchup. Even though the gang warfare that goes on in their matches now with Kenji Brea being involved as well, they don't really care about that. Listen to the crowd chanting Adriana, trying to do something to get Adrian Hawkins. Man, he held on to that. Sal tried to break loose of that. He held on to that side headlock. Michael Stevens is in his ring gear right now, pacing back and forth on the near side of the ring. Adrian Hawkins, oh wow. Michael Stevens is taking off the backbone shirt. Hawkins is taunting Michael Stevens. Michael Stevens spits at Hawkins and tags in. Michael Stevens is in the match. Double clotheslines for the approved. Bobby Moore takes another one there. Hawkins is up. Goes for a clothesline and swinging neck breaker there. Wow, neck breaker, face buster deep combo there. Michael Stevens is in control. Big forearm from Michael Stevens. Heads into the corner now, going for a knee and misses there as Hawkins gets out of the ring. Hawkins with the head of steam into the corner. Michael Stevens super kick on Moore in the corner. Shoulder block from Stevens. Stevens is going up over the top. We're going to see, oh man, what great athleticism from Stevens. Enziguri from Stevens. Even though these two guys, oh man, 2.5 count from David Weekley there. Michael Stevens a little frustrated. That Enziguri he thought was going to knock it loose there and win a 1-2-3 count. Stevens going into the corner there. Renaro's in the corner as well. Stevens trying for a tag of Renaro. Renaro's still shaking off the cobwebs from the beatdown he's taken here for 15 minutes. Renaro going up to the top rope, double axe handle onto that elbow. That heavily padded, wrapped elbow of Adrian Hawkins, and Renaro pulling Hawkins back into the corner there. Michael, what on earth could Sal Renaro be thinking right now? He just tagged Michael Stevens into a match. Of all things here in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, Sal Renaro and Michael Stevens are on the same tag team. That's just unreal. Stevens with some big elbows and that forearm right to the side of the head of Bobby Moore. Moore going in, big drop kick coming off the ropes and hooks the far leg. Stevens is down. 2 3/4 there from David Weekley. Stevens there taking a shot to the midsection. Moore sending Stevens in to the corner there as Adrian Hawkins tags in. Going to see some double team maneuver. Look at Renaro. Renaro can barely make it to his feet on the apron right now. Hawkins trying to get him up. Almost going for an unprettier there, it looked like, but Michael Stevens was able to get out of it. Hawkins into the corner there, and Moore tags in as Hawkins comes in, and I don't know that Michael Stevens knows that Moore tagged. Moore with some shots right to the top of the head. Weekley just barely able to get out of the corner. Snap mirror. Michael Stevens is in the middle of the ring. Moore head of steam and a big knee right to the midsection. Middle of his back, excuse me. Stevens up and over there, and a roll through is going to tag Renaro. Renaro's in. Stevens with a super kick to the midsection. Boot to the face. Now double team. Renaro kicks him there, and now Bobby Moore is down. Renaro with a cover. 2 count there. Renaro's like, oh, he's taking such a beating here. Look at him. This is just pure adrenaline from Sal Renaro here, as he took a 2-on-1 beatdown for 10 to 15 minutes at the beginning of the matchup, it seemed. Back elbow to Moore. Renaro setting him up. Moore's on the top turnbuckle now. Renaro going up. We might see a Frankensteiner there. Hawkins is down to grab Bobby Moore's leg. Michael Stevens with a big shot right to the face of Hawkins. Moore is down. Renaro's off in the ring. Renaro with a back elbow as well. Another back elbow with Renaro with a head of steam out of the corner. Renaro scoop slam. Oh, man, right onto the knee there. Back slam there. Renaro hooks the legs. Another close, near 3 count there from referee David Weekly. The tank is approaching E on Sal Renaro's gas tank tonight. Hawkins is up, and he goes after Michael Stevens, and Stevens heads off the apron. Renaro asking for Hawkins to come into the ring. Hawkins blocks that shot there. Renaro prone across the top rope. Moore goes in. Hits Hawkins there. What's going on? Sal Renaro's got him turned around. Moore's got him picked up. Suspended clothesline there. Bobby Moore hooks the leg. Michael Stevens is in to break it up. Moore could have had a 3 count there after that big clothesline. Stevens isn't even in his standard ring gear. Oh, big kick there to the midsection of Bobby Moore. Hawkins is in going after Stevens, and Stevens dispatches Hawkins. Moore's got him up in a fireman's carry. Shot right to the jaw of Michael Stevens, and Stevens is out. Renaro going for a kick. Flips through. Oh, he's got him locked in. Renaro's got him in. Oh, wow. Holy smokes, look at this submission here. Renaro's got him in. Hawkins off the ropes. Back elbow. Now Renaro's down. Hawkins is not the legal man in the matchup, though. So Moore's got to make a cover, but Hawkins saved that submission hold. Moore exhausted with a cover, didn't even hook a leg. Hawkins trying to get Moore into the corner so they can make a tag. Neither one of these men are very fresh right now. But Renaro has been in this matchup pretty much by himself for most of the night. Renaro with a flurry of offense here. Kenji Brea is still on the outside. Renaro cutter there. Renaro got that face buster there. Michael Stevens with a face buster. Renaro still the legal man. Hawkins is there. Renaro hooks the leg. 2.5 once again from David Weekly, and Bobby Moore has come to the timekeeper's table and taken the title belt. He's gotten 1 title belt. He's trying to get himself disqualified now. Michael Stevens in the ring, trying to break it up. Renaro's sizing up Moore. Stevens thrown out of the ring by Hawkins. Renaro setting up Hawkins for a suplex, it looks like. Moore comes into the ring going for that discus forearm there and going into a German suplex now. Michael Stevens is around the corner there and takes a shot at Moore. Brea stands there. We got to roll up in the ring. Oh, that is it. That's a 3 count there.
Match the tag team of Bobby Moore and Adrian Hawkins. The approved.
The approved are victorious here over Michael Stevens and Sal Renaro. Again, I cannot believe I just said that, but they are victorious here over the tag team of Renaro and Michael Stevens as they retain the Southern Fried Tag Team Championship here this evening. Adrian Hawkins with a roll-up on Sal Renaro. Michael Stevens tried to do his best to get in and break up that pinfall. The unlikely pairing of Michael Stevens and Sal Renaro here, losers tonight, as a tag title defense victorious for the approved. Michael Stevens outstretching the hand. Show of respect for what Sal Renaro did this evening. Oh, yes. The Mega Powers handshake there seals every wrestling deal made in a ring since 1987.
You know, Stevens, Bone Daddy, if you don't mind, tonight wasn't our night. But one day, one night, it will be. Approved? This isn't done. This isn't done at all.
That don't kill me.
Strong words from Sal Renaro there. As the matchup ends, Michael Stevens and he shaking hands in the middle of the ring. This is a bizarre night. This is Saturday the 14th, folks. We've seen both men dejected, upset that they did not win this matchup and come away with the tag titles tonight. But I imagine there's going to be another matchup here in the future.
Great wrestling action from Southern Fried. Y'all like us coming here to New Rock? Is it closer for some of y'all coming here than Monroe? All right. We like y'all. We want to appreciate y'all coming out tonight. Thank you. Hopefully we'll see you back in Monroe also. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing our referee, Radar Martin. Chattanooga, Tennessee, here is Crunkk.
I feel like the sky is falling down. Ain't nobody here to play around. Push it to the edge, I won't back down. Cause it's time to go hard.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent this evening.
No way out, I give it all for the family. We stay up, no bailouts. Give it all for the family.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 195 pounds, here is Skrilla.
Top drop, I roll up every 15 minutes like a bus stop. And you can smell the sound smoking when I burn out. And you can catch me riding dirty, but my car not. Slide the loyalty into my heart lot. Never turn your back, won't know how it turned out.
Looking forward to this matchup here. Got Chris Crunkk versus Skrilla. Not making any fans here as Skrilla as he comes into the ring. Encouraging one of the fans to get in the ring with him is jawing at him at ringside right now. Skrilla with a show of disrespect, throwing his shirt at Crunkk. These two are going face to face here. Start off the matchup. Radar Martin not even sure where the ring bell is. Going for a collar and elbow there as Crunkk goes in. Skrilla with a wrist lock. Crunkk getting back up to a vertical base here, rolls through trying to break the hold. Crunkk trying to send him into the far side there. Crunkk setting head scissors there as Skrilla's down. Backdrop from Chris Crunkk right now. Fans enjoying this matchup so far. Looks like Crunkk is getting ahead of steam here, going through the ropes after Skrilla. Skrilla got out of the way. Skrilla, oh man, Crunk's spine right to the ring post and a big kick from Skrilla. Crunkk headed back towards the ring and Skrilla with a chop to the chest. Crunkk back into the ring now. Skrilla going for a leg takedown. Skrilla with a swim over into a front face lock as they are right there on the mat. Referee Radar Martin looking in. Skrilla settling on that face lock still. Crunkk back up to a vertical base, couple elbows to the midsection. Breaking the hold. Crunkk going for a shot there. Well, Crunkk had a handle right on top of his head and Skrilla grabbed it. A good old pull of the hair sends Crunkk down to the mat. Crunkk trying to get the crowd behind him here. See him starting to bounce, trying to get a little bit of momentum to get up. As Skrilla's got that chin lock hooked in. Skrilla with a reversal, follows in Crunkk. Sling blade from Skrilla, and he's going for the cover. Radar Martin down. Oh, just a 2 count there. Crunkk struggling to get up to his feet. There's on the second rope, but Skrilla takes advantage with a kick to the ribs. Skrilla talking a little trash to the crowd here. Skrilla gets ahead of steam, goes in, and Crunkk rolls out of the way. Skrilla chest first right into the top turnbuckle. Big forearm from Crunkk right to the side of Skrilla's head again there. Crunkk measuring Skrilla. Skrilla's trying to get his bearings. Crunkk going in. Skrilla throws him over the top. He's on the apron. Blocks the forearm. Skrilla's face right to the top turnbuckle. Crunkk goes over with a double chest stomp right there, right in the middle of the chest of Skrilla, and Crunkk is in control right now. Crunkk signaling there. Looks like his finisher's coming up. He might be ready to close out this matchup as Skrilla comes in. Crunkk setting him up. Oh, wow. Crunkk with a knee right to the chin of Skrilla, and this could be all. Martin's down. Oh, man, just 2 count from Radar Martin off of that. He dropped Skrilla right on his jaw on top of his knee. That could have been all. Crunkk, you can see him gasping for breath here right now as Skrilla gets back up to his feet momentarily as he's still shaking the cobwebs loose. Crunkk comes in, big knee right to the chest as well. Goes for a kick. Skrilla's got Crunkk up in a fireman's carry. Sets him down. Radar Martin down for the count there, and a 2 as Crunkk kicks out. Radar Martin keeping up with the action here. Fans giving it to him a little bit, but he's got to be in a position where he can see those shoulders. No sense in counting at somebody's feet. Crunkk goes through and rolls through as he hits his feet. Skrilla's in the corner. Skrilla set up for a German suplex. Crunkk rolls him up. Martin's down. Martin with a 3 count there on a roll-up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Chris Crunkk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with our next match, JB Enterprises has 2 matches tonight. One with Tetchi Makuji versus Jeter, and one also with his client Brian Kane and Drew Blood in the special challenge match main event against Todd Sexton and Rick Michaels. Before we get started, I'd like to bring out the founder of JB Enterprises, Dr. Joseph Brock III. Dr.
Be gone, you moron. Now, if you would be silent, don't even wear those shirts. I was accosted at Crossroads. I witnessed several atrocities at Crossroads. JB Enterprises was robbed of the heavyweight title. Brian Kane should be champion if not for that no good, yellow-bellied, jagged edge. Well, even though security let him in with a mask, I made sure that because the jagged edge was banned from Southern Fried because he was a loser, that I had a restraining order placed on him this morning, and he cannot even come to his place of business where he cleans the toilets. But I digress, because now Southern Fried will witness the true monster of Southern Fried Promotions. Introducing now the one and only monster of Southern Fried, from the land of the rising sun, Tetchi Makuji.
Dr. Brock, I hate to challenge you, but if you're calling this man a monster, let me introduce you his opponent this evening, weighing over 400 pounds from Brooklyn, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Adler!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see the last matchup between these two men, I don't really know why Tetchi Makuji is here tonight. Because Jeter absolutely dismantled him outside the ring with a chair. But he is here to exact revenge or level of revenge on Jeter. Their matchup ended in a double countout or double disqualification at the last event, Crossroads. Dr. Joseph Brock has a lot on his mind tonight. As you heard Rick Richards say at the beginning of the matchup here as he was introducing Dr. Brock. You hear the crowd soundly behind Jeter here in Covington, Georgia. Tetchi Makuji in this matchup here. And later tonight we've got Drew Blood and Brian Kane coming out in this street fight against Todd Sexton and Rick Michaels later this evening. Great crowd reaction for Rick Michaels' appearance at Crossroads. Peter taking his attention to Dr. Brock. Dr. Brock paying dividends immediately there as Makuji comes in after Jeter. Makuji there showing that pain and some elbow there as Jeter took that chair to the elbow of Makuji, and Makuji has an injury there. We're not sure if he's sought treatment at this point yet or not. Wow, what a big splash there from Makuji with that elbow over the top of Jeter's head. But you can see there he's in some serious pain as this matchup is just in its infancy right now. Makuji on the offensive right now as he takes it to Jeter. Using that right arm there. Jeter shaking his head. Makuji with another big forearm. Jeter's stumbling there just a little bit. Makuji with a shot. Jeter blocks it. And a big Jeter knee right to the middle of the midsection there. 3 of them right in a row. And he scoops up. Oh my gosh. Just like he was 100 pounds. Scoop Makuji up. Another slam for Makuji, and Makuji's right back up. Holy smokes, I cannot believe he's getting right back up after these slams. And Makuji now has the wherewithal to get outside the ring. 3 big, huge slams from Jeter. Sends Makuji scattering to ringside. Listen to this crowd. Dr. Brock screaming at referee David Weekley. Like I said, he's got a lot on his mind tonight. As his two men are in a street fight, his other two clients, if you will, are in a street fight later tonight. And Makuji here, after that elbow injury at Crossroads a few weeks ago, has to take on Jeter, not at 100%. Makuji using referee David Weekley as a screen. Gets a boot into Jeter's midsection. Rake of the eyes from Makuji. Yep, Jeter once again cannot see what's going on now. That rake to the eyes of Jeter. Always gets back to the eyes from Makuji. Reason Jeter and Makuji had the match at Crossroads was Jeter came out at the end of one of our events and Makuji attacked him from the back room. As Jeter went through the curtain, Makuji hit him with the spray and blinded Jeter for a few moments as Jeter came out. And that led to the matchup at Crossroads. And now we're here after Makuji suffered that elbow injury at the hands of Jeter. That beat down with the chair. Makuji now taking the big man's wheels away from him. Hitting that knee in that hamstring area right on the apron. Right there in that steel corner of the ring. Once again there, Makuji, Jeter rolls around to the other side of the ring. Makuji hits Jeter again right across the top of the apron. Makuji slithers into the ring right now as Jeter still prone outside the ring there. He rolled to another corner, trying his best to get away from Makuji. Makuji once again with that leg across the apron. That's 3 now. You take away Jeter's legs, you're taking away a lot of his power game. Even though he's a big man, near 400 pounds, he is quick as a whistle in the ring. And now Makuji taking Jeter's left knee across the ring post there. Look at Jeter. He's struggling to stand up. Yeah, he can't even put any weight on that left leg. Makuji working over Jeter now. Jeter to the near corner. Oh, man, big palm thrust there to the throat. Makuji throws Jeter's left leg over the second rope, and he's twisting and pulling at that knee and that leg there. You can hear Jeter screaming right now in pain. Referee David Weekley imploring Makuji. Makuji showing some of those skills that he learned as a child. Brought up by a ninja tribe in Japan. They found him as an orphan and brought him back and helped to train him to become a ninja warrior. Dr. Brock brought him to the States. Helped bring him to Southern Fried Championship Wrestling to work as a wrestler as one of his henchmen. Crowd chanting for Jeter, trying to get behind him there. Makuji, the kick to the chest. Oh my God, what great athleticism. 2 count there from referee David Weekley. Beautiful splash from Makuji. Makuji setting Jeter up there, trying to get Jeter. Oh man. Big forearm to the side of the face of Jeter. A second one there sends Jeter back to the turnbuckles. These two big men going toe-to-toe and blow for blow here tonight. Dr. Brock, that ever-present green jacket at ringside. Makuji with a huge chop to the chest of Jeter. That's Jeter, one of Jeter's signature moves. Another chop to the chest from Makuji. Jeter reverses it here. Let's hear. Folks, my microphone's about 40 feet away. Jeter with a bunch of smaller chops there to the chest of Tetchi Makuji. Look at Jeter, man. Boy, he has got some damage to that left knee and that left hamstring area. Makuji with a big splash right back into the corner there as he hits the turnbuckle there. Jeter trying to get that blood flow back to that big size 18-foot. Head of steam for Jeter. Oh, man. Referee David Weekley's down. Makuji pulled him into the corner as Jeter came in, but Makuji still showing some effects of that splash there as Jeter came into the corner. Referee David Weekley's down. Security's got to get out there to help him. I don't know what Dr. Brock's going to do if there's no security out here or no referee. Look at Dr. Brock. You can see the wheels turning. That you can hear the little hamster spinning right in that little brain of his. Dr. Brock with some words of encouragement to his man. He knows now that there can be some underhanded stuff happening in this matchup. Makuji there going for a big shot. Jeter kicks him in the midsection. Jeter setting him up. Are we going to see? Oh, my God. Jeter sets him up there. Almost a backbreaker of sorts. What are we seeing here? Makuji fights out of it. Makuji going for a backdrop of his own, it looked like, but he wasn't able to get the big man up. Jeter setting him up once again. Enormous power bomb there. Listen to the crowd. Jeter's down. David Weekley's not there to count the pinfall, folks. That's definitely a 3 count. Makuji isn't kicking out, but there's no referee to count. Jeter in some serious pain. You can see the grimace on his face. Jeter's struggling to get to his feet now as he goes over to check on the referee. The referee is slapped out right now. We may need to get another referee from the back out here. Let's see if we can get security to get someone out. Jeter's got that shirt off. That means it's time for business. Security may need to get the referee out of the ring just so he doesn't get hurt. You got 800 pounds almost a man in the ring flopping around. David Weekley's right in the middle of the ring right now, right at ringside. Big forearm from Makuji now. Makuji with the head of steam. Discus forearm off the ropes from Makuji. Makuji's down now. Dr. Brock trying to wake up David Weekley. And he's done that. Weekley's down. And that is it. 3. Oh, my God. That was it? Makuji must have had something in the elbow pad. I cannot believe that. Makuji hitting Jeter with that discus forearm there, that elbow, with that wrapped elbow pad there, and I'm not sure, he must have had some kind of a load in there. That's normally not something to knock a man like Jeter out, but Jeter is, oh man, yeah. He may be busted open in his forehead. It's hard to say, but he has got his hands all over his forehead right now. Makuji pushing off security as Dr. Brock tries to gather his man up to the back. I don't have any idea what happened there, but there's no way that Makuji knocked Jeter out with that forearm. There must have been something loaded up into that sleeve that he's got. I'll be interested to see what that is. I tell you what, I don't know. Jeter, yeah, still trying to shake the cobwebs loose. I don't know. Whoa, geez, Dr. Brock over here. Dr. Brock, what was in that elbow pad? Did he have something in there?
Flesh and bone, Adam, flesh and bone. The real monster, Tetchi Makuji. Good day.
Good luck later tonight, Dr. Brock. You're going to need it. And I need a Clorox wipe for my microphone right now. Jeter back up to his feet. Security coming out. Yeah, he is busted open. I have no idea what was in that elbow pad, but it certainly wasn't flesh and blood, what Dr. Brock said.
the Radar Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Augusta, Georgia, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is sponsored by Top Tier Nutrition, where they supply meal supplements for you, free samples on every meal, and recommendations for other plans. He is top tier talent. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Drew Adler! And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent this evening, weighing in at 295 pounds. He is from the heathen city of Savannah, the extension level event. This is Logan Creed!
Trust me, it's that easy. I low bloom, you'll trust me, I'm that greasy.
He is accompanied to the ring by the beautiful Brooklyn Creed.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my dress. And the torn up town, no postcode Henry, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose tripping in the bathroom, bird stains, ball gowns, stressing the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, and everybody's like crystal, made back diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care.
Logan Creed coming to the ring here with Brooklyn Creed. Listen to the crowd chant for Logan Creed as Drew Adler once again continues his. Drew Adler's brought to you by Top Tier Nutrition. Drew not making any fans here at ringside. Also, Harley K at ringside. We learned her name a few months ago. She's made her return back to Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, standing at ringside watching the matches. Drew Adler's trying to sell up some supplements. Always the salesman there is Drew Adler, trying to make a little cash. Next thing he's going to try to get him to test out a rainbow vacuum, I probably guess. Adler behind there. Adler setting him up, wrist control on the big man, Logan Creed. Reversal there, sets into a wrist lock there. Going for a hammer lock around the back is Adler. Creed trying to get out of that a reversal. Adler able to come back with it once again. Creed trying for a single leg takedown. Oh, wow. Adler getting Logan's other arm up out of the way, so he couldn't do that anything with that one as well. Creed in control now with a wrist lock. Not often Adler's in the ring with a little bit bigger man than he is, and he is at this time. Adler with a great show of athleticism there. Shows why he is top-tier talent. Hand to the face of Logan Creed. Drew Adler with a foot to the face. What an insult there. What an insult there. Creed and Adler outside the ring now. Creed rolling Adler back into the ring over the top rope. Creed, some big shots to the midsection of Drew Adler, an uppercut left to Adler's jaw. Adler over the top. Creed catches him. Adler holding on to the ropes. Man, Creed comes down. Creed gets that, gets the railing there. Sorry, we had some bunting across the top of the building here, and that has come down now. Man, look at all the dust coming through. Creed setting up Adler on the top. Adler pulling that arm down, that shoulder across the top rope in the top turnbuckle there, and Adler is going to take advantage of it there. Logan Creed taking some shots there to the midsection. Adler's working that elbow, working that arm of Logan Creed right now, and that's going to take away some of Creed's power. Big boot in the corner there is Adler in control of the matchup over Creed. Adler talking trash. Look at the arrogance of Drew Adler right there. His face right up against the face of Logan Creed, just taunting him. Adler with a boot across the chest as Creed's over the bottom rope. Look of a matchup here. Adler's got that elbow and that shoulder suspended over his shoulder. Breaking that elbow, looking to hyperextend it. Adler setting up there. Whoa. Big hip toss, sends a near 7-footer across the ring to the far turnbuckle. Adler hooking both legs as Creed kicks out after one. Referee Radar Martin right on top of things there. Adler now back outside the ring onto the floor. Harley Kay looking on knowingly, excitedly at ringside, making notes into her phone again. Adler comes in over that second turnbuckle, that second rope, slides in, and Creed using that right arm, going for the goozle in the left arm. And Adler with a big stomp right to the chest, using that bottom rope for leverage to get elevated more. And Adler down across the chest of Logan Creed, dragging Creed's body to the middle of the ring. Setting him up now, just talking and taunting Creed. Brooklyn Creed trying to get the crowd behind her husband there. Logan Creed gets up, using that left hand for the choke slam. Is not a good idea now that that shoulder's injured. Referee Radar Martin there as Creed still showing some pain in that shoulder there as Drew Adler continues to punish that left shoulder, that left arm of Logan Creed. Adler with a wrist lock there, letting Creed use his own energy to make it up to a vertical base. Drew Adler is going to technically take apart that left limb of Logan Creed, wrenching the chin and the neck of Logan Creed as well. Creed with a right hand to the midsection of Drew Adler. Adler dragging him back down with that left arm. Sitting on top of Creed, getting a 2 count there, hooking both legs. Harley getting close to Brooklyn. Look at this. Just passing right in front of her like she's not even there. Drew Adler with a pinched nerve hold there on the shoulder. The trap. Logan Creed now has an arm bar set in right now, trying to hyperextend that elbow and pull back at that shoulder joint. Logan Creed reaches over and rolls him up. A 2 count for Creed on Adler, and Adler, big back elbow there as he comes out of the corner. Head of steam for Adler, and that big knee right to the jaw of Logan Creed. Adler setting him up. This could be off. He ends up hitting this suplex. Adler expecting a 3 count out of that, but only 2.5 from referee Radar Martin. Adler growing frustrated, not able to put Logan Creed away. Adler setting him up, fireman's carry here. Creed trying to kick out. Creed's able to get out of that, going for that goozle again. Creed going for that choke slam as his left arm got enough in it. Creed pulls the arm away from the double axe handle. Big boot to the face of Drew Adler. Logan Creed sets him up. Head of steam off the ropes. What are we going to see there? Creed misses. Adler with a kip up there. Big elbow right to the jaw of Logan Creed. Creed followed him in with a knee to the midsection. Adler over the top rope, just barely saving himself on the apron. Creed over the top, missing the big boot as Adler ducks out of the way. Adler sizing up Creed outside the ring now, trying to decide what his next move is as the big man's on the floor. Oh my God, Adler will dive through the ropes there. Creed catches him with that left hand. Creed sets him up, choke slam onto the apron. This could be the turning point of the match. Brooklyn Creed gets her man back in the ring. Adler's in some serious pain now. If Creed can capitalize, he'll get the 3 count here. Creed going for big knee right to the face. That left knee right to the face of Drew Adler. Is this it? Wow, Drew Adler kicked out after 2.5. Adler absolutely exhausted right now. Excuse me, Logan Creed absolutely exhausted right now. Adler still in some serious pain, but enough adrenaline to kick out after that choke slam onto the apron. Creed sizing up. When you're a big man and you're heading to the top rope, you look and see where those ceiling tiles are, and he just did that. So you know what's coming next. Adler, excuse me, Creed, this may not be a good mood for Logan Creed here right now as he's taking his time. We might see Adler recover from this. Here's Harley K at ringside now, trying to take a picture of Logan Creed right in front of Brooklyn. Logan Creed, uh-oh. What we got going here? We got a little cat fight here at ringside. Both of these ladies going at it. Brooklyn Creed with a forearm right to the side of the head of Harley K. Right to the shoulder blades, and Kay just shrugging it off like nothing's happening to her as she's walking to the locker room area. I don't know what's going on there. Brooklyn Creed's following her to the back. Logan Creed distracted there. Adler with a huge knee. Creed was distracted seeing what was going on, trying to watch after his wife. And Adler comes up and hits him with a knee in the corner. Brooklyn Creed doesn't know what happened since she turned her back on the ring. Adler rolls him in. Are we going to see a pinfall here? Logan hooks the leg. 2.5, and Creed kicks out. Brooklyn Creed trying to get Logan Creed back up to his feet, getting the fans behind him. The cheerleader at ringside trying to help him. Oh my God, Drew Adler gets the near 300-pounder up. Creed off of there on a fireman's carry. Full Nelson facebuster there. Creed hooks the leg. And that is it. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Logan Creed! Introducing first the great.
And now, what you've all been waiting for, the dynamic duo of Southern Fried, introducing my Thriller Bees, Drew Blood and Brian Kane.
Hold on. Drew, serious question. Well, y'all shut up. Goodness gracious. Real question. What's the deal with the cupcakes?
I tell you what's the deal. We're in a sweet fight tonight. We're in a sweet fight. And don't worry, Brian. Don't worry. I got Grandma's recipe right here. And no one is sweeter than Grandma. We got this one in the bag, brother. Don't worry.
Drew. It's not a sweet fight. It's a street fight. Like, in the streets. Street fight.
I'm sorry. I thought since we were going against a couple of cream puffs that it had to be a sweet fight. Because the only thing a cream puff is going to win is in a sweet fight. But I tell you what. Whoa, Grandma. That's Grandma's recipe. But if those couple of marshmallows want to feel the heat, that's fine. We got 2 hunks of burning love standing right here, and we will make a couple of s'mores. Sweet fight, street fight, it doesn't matter, because JB Enterprises will rule the day. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents, weighing in at 200 pounds from San Antonio, Texas. Here is the technician, Todd Sexton. He's accompanied to the ring by the chosen one from Toccoa, Georgia. Here is Rick Michaels. They will be accompanied to the ring by Kelly.
I will get high and I never get stained when we stand up and battle in the forward lane. When a jump got gone with a alley cat, keep the wind at our front and the hell at our back. That's who we are.
Todd Sexton and Rick Michaels making their way to the ring. This is a street fight. This is as personal as it gets, folks. This is the main event of Taking It to the Streets Road Rage Southern Fried Championship Wrestling here in Covington, Georgia. Michaels and Sexton here outside the ring. Rick Michaels looks like he's got something going on with the cupcakes. He stuck his finger in it. Michaels and Sexton still outside the ring here. Drew Blood's upset that Rick Michaels stuck his finger in Grandma's cupcakes.
You put that in your mouth, and I'm going to send Brian a career killer Kane, and he's going to beat your ass for building a
Rick Michaels stuck his gum on the ring post. Brian Kane's outside the ring. Todd Sexton with a shot right to the jaw. Rick Michaels still has Grandma's cupcake on his finger. Oh, he shoved it in Drew Blood's face. Sending Blood back into the ring here as Sexton's in the ring already. They're moving the cupcakes out. Oh, man. Another one of Grandma's cupcakes right in the mouth of Drew Blood. Brian Kane outside the ring again. Oh, Rick Michaels with the cupcake on the turnbuckle there. Smash right to the head of Drew Blood. Smushes it right in his face. Dr. Brock there outside the ring trying to get Brian Kane back into the ring. Rick Michaels, I'm not sure what he was doing there. Drew Blood, Grandma's recipe. Brian Kane gets his hand stomped by Todd Sexton. Rick Michaels with another cupcake and that vicious Rick Michaels patented left hand right to the top of the head of Drew Blood. Brian Kane now entering the ring once again. Sexton watching guard over Rick Michaels as Sexton takes a shot at Brian Kane. Dr. Brock at ringside now. He's heading back towards our position. But Sexton and Kane going at it here.
Remember, these are street fight rules. Street fight rules.
Rick Michaels with a can
Please
of soda.
stay away from the wrestlers.
Can right off of the head of Drew Blood on the far side there. Rick Michaels with another left hand. Todd Sexton's got Brian Kane in a headlock going for the table here at the ringside. Oh my gosh, hit the table right against his head. Trying to square up on the ring here. As we get a little bit of different angle, Brian Kane stumbling back to the ring right now. Rick Michaels and Drew Blood, they're on camera side, far side of the building there. Michaels and Blood are in the near the concession stand right now as Todd Sexton and Brian Kane get that way as well. Looks like they may be heading outside. We're going to go try and take a camera out, see what we can cover over there on the far side.
He's up there. Get him. Here's our trash can. Hey, right there. You want to go next time? Right there. Come on out. Oh, yeah. Not good. Yes, it is. Behind his back. Let's do count. I count. One more time. One more time. Yeah. Everybody stay back. Stay back. Stay back.
I'm coming, Drew!
Yes. Stay back. Go back. Stay back. Go back. Hey. Hey. Come on. Hey.
Not even what I want to see.
Who left his keys? Boom.
We got his keys. This is not a truck fight.
It's a street fight.
No other in the truck band did. Please, hey, no.
Come here, nerd. Come here, nerd.
Drew blood thrown into the gully over here.
Help me up, sir. Help me up,
Sexton's
sir.
got Kane in a headlock.
Take me inside. Oh, Charles is Stay back, y'all. Photo time. Who's got a camera?
Hey, selfie time. Selfies. Come get your selfie.
Guys, you've got to do better. Not you two. Where's the referee?
He's right there.
Yeah, you like it. He's working hard. Oh my goodness. Y'all play it on social media.
Yeah, we do.
Corey! Nice, go back. Corey!
This is awesome! This is awesome! This is awesome! I don't like that shirt.
Everybody stay back.
We don't like it either.
Please don't do that. This is awesome! Hey, take that dog and sick him. We need some help.
Whoa!
Sick him! Get free!
Stay back. Get back, girl.
All right, folks, back inside here as we try and piece everything back together. Jeez, what a mess outside. Holy smokes. As we reach back in, Kane. Looks like Kelly's chasing Dr. Brock around the ring right now. Kane and Blood hitting head-to-head in the ring. Everyone had their cell phones out, so everyone's going to have their own vision of what happened here this evening. Outside, it was an absolute mess. These guys fighting in the parking lot in the back of pickup trucks. Pretty much a normal night in Covington here. Referee Radar Martin was called out of the back as these men split up into different sections, hoping to have one ref available for each duo as they paired off to now Rick Michaels, it looks like Rick Michaels has been handcuffed at ringside. That's what's happened here. You can see him in the bottom right-hand corner. Enormous spine buster, as always, from Brian Kane. As we get a 2 count there, Dr. Brock. I bet you Dr. Brock has the keys. That's what Kelly's going after him for. Dr. Brock and Kelly heading back into the locker room area right now. Brian Kane and Drew Blood are going to have their way with Todd Sexton right now as Drew Blood takes his belt off. Yeah, he's wearing like sweat shorts or something, like gym shorts. I don't know why he had a belt on. Rick Michaels there trying to get free at ringside. Don't know what's happened. He's instructing his personal security, Lulu, instructed him to grab a chair to try and do something to break these handcuffs loose to get out of there. And Brian Kane stomped to the elbow of Rick Michaels as Drew Blood and Todd Sexton go at it in the middle of the ring. Drew Blood whipping Todd Sexton with his belt. Brian Kane now taking the strap. They're going to use that strap and choke Todd Sexton now right in the center of the ring. Absolute dastardly to tie up Rick Michaels and handcuff him to the ring post. As Drew Blood is now asking Rick Richards for the ring microphone. Radar Martin has one. Why wouldn't he?
You got your best friend hung up. Reach for him. Give him some strength, Rick. You got Dr. Brock in the back there with Kelly, and I'm going to tell you something. He may seem like a nerd, but he's all doctor, and she ain't going to be able to take it. So I tell you what. I tell you what. We can end it all right now. We can end it all right now. Just say the words, Todd. Just say the words, Todd. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're sorry? He's sorry. Hold on, let him talk. Let him talk. He's sorry. He's sorry, Rick. Todd. Tell everybody, you can't treat in a street fight. I want you to tell everybody what you just said, Todd. I want you to talk into the microphone. I said, I'm sorry for this.
Oh, he's biting his hand. Listen to Drew Blood scream like a girl. Holy smokes. They've dispatched the microphone now from ringside. Referee David Weekley. Drew Blood double clothesline. Sexton's got a double clothesline. Rick Michaels is trying his best to get free. Dr. Brock's now back out of the back. Real close to Rick Michaels right now. That's not a good idea. If Rick Michaels can get a paw on him, it's going to be over with. Sexton with that double clothesline there, and both men are down. Kelly's coming out of the back. She's got that baking pan there. It hits Dr. Brock over the head with the baking pan at ringside. Todd Sexton with a groin shot to Drew Blood. Kelly's out of the back now. Looks like she's got the keys from Dr. Brock, and she's freeing Rick Michaels, and that's going to be it. It's going to be over with for JB Enterprises tonight. Rick Michaels gets free here. Drew Blood, Brian Kane both up to their feet. They're stalking Todd Sexton right now. Rick Michaels is in the ring. Big left for Brian Kane. Big left for Drew Blood. Michaels connects on both men. Michaels with an atomic drop on Brian Kane. Kane going for a clothesline. Misses there. Kane's up again. Another atomic drop right into Drew Blood, and Drew Blood's down. Huge uppercut left from Rick Michaels, and Kane is down in the middle of the ring. Michaels goes for the cover. Drew Blood breaks it up. Todd Sexton is up. Double axe handle right between the shoulder blades of Blood. He's checking on his friend, Rick Michaels. High five there for these two guys as they're looking for. It's the double figure four. There's only submission or pinfall here. There's no DQ. Rick Michaels is under the ring, under the ring ropes, but that doesn't matter. No rules in this street fight. Rick Michaels is getting that leverage. Man, you can hear Brian Kane screaming. Drew Blood scraped the eyes. Looked like of Todd Sexton, and Blood's now got his foot across the throat of Rick Michaels, and Sexton's got him. Looks like he's throwing him out of the way. They're pulling him by the pants. Sexton's checking on Rick. Blood and Kane up to their knees. Rick Michaels, Todd Sexton up to their knees as well. Both up, all four men. Vertical base, trading punches back and forth. Michaels with those patented lefts once again. Sexton there. This is personal between him and Drew Blood and JB Enterprises now. Guys are going at it. Big boot right to the groin once again. Sexton calling for something at ringside here. Sexton asking for a folding chair. Sexton's got it. Rick Michaels has that chair. We saw those chair shots outside the ring when the guys had the trash cans on their heads. The law firm of Sexton and Michaels getting ready to prosecute right now. Sexton and Michaels got the chairs up. Makuji's out of the back. Makuji's out of the back. Michaels and Sexton don't know what to do. They're going to hit him anyway. Oh, my God. Makuji didn't feel it. He acted like he didn't feel a thing. He spit the mist into Rick Michaels' face. Makuji has the Shiranagi on Todd Sexton, and Sexton is down. Drew Blood hooks the legs. Todd Sexton is out.
And your winners of the match, JB Enterprises, Drew Blood, and Brian Kane.
Blood and Kane victorious here as Makuji comes from the back. And the beatdown on Todd Sexton continues. Rick Michaels got hit with that mist. Michaels got hit with this. I cross it, Jeter, Sauronaro. Michael Stevens is out of the back. Logan Creed as well, and they've cleared the ring. Blood and Kane outside the ring right now. Kelly's checking on her husband Todd as she's crawling into the ring here. Makuji's gathered up Dr. Brock. Oh my God. I don't know if Sexton got hit in the face with that mist or not. I couldn't tell, but I know that Rick Michaels did. JB Enterprises there collected in the corner. Jeter's right in the front of everybody there is Brian Kane, Makuji, Dr. Brock are all standing at ringside now. The locker room standing tall. Todd Sexton's asked for the mic.
Hey. So. All right. All right. All right. You got us this time.
So, I guess it was our fault for getting about the monster. So, how about, all right, so there's 3 of y'all now, right? Okay. Well, it looks like me and Rick need to find another partner. And it looks like we got several options in the ring.
Hey! 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 You know, you got one over on us because you brought a big turkey to a fight. And speaking of turkey, Thanksgiving night, Monroe, Georgia, we'll find somebody, whether it's one of these guys or one of these people sitting out here. Hey, one more shot. We're gonna beat your ass, but not just in a match. We're gonna beat your ass in War Game.
What you're telling me is Thanksgiving night, Mo, Larry, and Curly against you, Todd, and you're gonna find somebody, and we're gonna. Hell, I'm game, but we're gonna do it. Are we putting a steel cage up Thanksgiving night? And we're gonna do War Games.
I'll tell you what, Todd, I would love to get you in a cage. We accept.
Hey, this time, the mat's gonna be red, but it's gonna be from yours, and yours blood.